Carl, we talked about this, and certainly I've mentioned it in the course of the show that we've been taping, that we're taping the importance of getting advice early on. If you're have an estate, someone's passed away, or if you're a conservator, is to make sure that you get the proper advice early on about what your authority is, how do you get that authority, and so on. So, what do you tell people when they first call you about this, and they want to list a property for sale? What do you give them? How do you direct them?
Well, first, they're calling me because they just assume they could go ahead and sell the property. They're ready for the sign the next day. But unfortunately, they don't have the authority to do so. And if we put it on the market and wait for the probate, legally, we didn't have authorization. And then probate could take months. And so that buyer that you secured is not going to wait. And then the property looks damaged because it didn't sell. So what I try to tell them is, first time out, you need to find an attorney that works probates, especially in the county or city that you're in, that they know the people, they know the judges, they know the process, and make sure that the attorney focuses just on probates and wills, because you don't want someone that's just doing general practice. You don't go to a heart surgeon if you need your foot taken off. You want to go to someone that does routinely probates every day of the week, because I get people that go off and just use a friend that's an attorney that hasn't probated something since law school. And the next thing they know, it's a year out and they're still paying these utility bills. They're paying taxes. They're paying all these things they never thought they would have to. And sometimes even mortgages if the property had a mortgage on it. And they were not prepared for that. And it puts them in a really tough situation. And they end up having to sell the property for a lot less than if it wasn't distressed.
Very good advice. Very good advice.